no restriction. We'll be balling with good formation. Is it 4-3-3 on a 4-4-2?
Hello guys, and welcome yet again to another 4-3-3 football updates video. Today, Chelsea, Barcelona, Jong, Manchester United, Diego Costa, Galatasaray, Pogba, and Miralem Pjanic are in the news. Every day, I make video uploads of football previews and reviews, tactical analysis, and transfer news updates. If these interest you, do kindly subscribe and tap that bell icon to get notified every single time I make a new upload. Now, without any further ado, let's dive right into the juicy stuff. Remember Diego Costa, former Atletico Madrid and Chelsea striker. He's currently in England again, preparing to get his medicals done in an hour and become a Wolverhampton player. His contract with the Wolves shall be valid until June 2023. As for Reece James, he has just signed a new contract with Chelsea until June 2027 with an option to extend it until June 2028. Moving on to Chelsea FC manager Tuchel has expressed how pleased he is that the proposed deal that would have seen Kepa move to Napoli broke down. According to him, they were not satisfying for him, that's Kepa, and for us, so he stayed. He said, "I'm very happy about that. I was always very clear with Kepa that I wanted him to stay." Away from those who Chelsea wanted to keep to those who Chelsea allowed to leave, let's talk about Ross Barkley. Remember him? He's the Chelsea midfielder who signed a contract termination with Chelsea a few days ago. He has just signed a contract with OGC Nice, and yes, it is official. He was presented yesterday at the OGC Nice stadium. The manager of Italian side Spezia, Luca Gotti, has revealed that Chelsea wants him to play Chelsea loanee Ethan Ampadu as centre-back, as exclusively they would like him to return at the end of the campaign and play as a centre-back in Chelsea. Regarding this request, Luca Gotti added, "We'll discuss about it again." Moving on to Barcelona, it's true that they had a very active transfer window, signing top players and letting 19 players go. For a team who were struggling to pay players, this was a very profitable business for them, especially after activating the levers. Xavi had, however, revealed that this notwithstanding, there were a few other signings that they couldn't complete. Obviously, everyone knows when he said that he was talking about Bernardo Silva. However, there's another signing which no one could have seen coming, and that would be the signing of Julian Araujo, a very highly rated, impressive talent, one for the future, just like Pedri, Gavi, Eric Koundé, and other Barcelona players. There was no agreement between Barcelona and LA Galaxy, but Barca will monitor his development in the coming months. Former Barcelona and PSG midfielder Rafinha has officially joined Al Arabi in Qatar for free. It's a permanent move and the deal will last for 2 years. Deal is already done, sealed and delivered, and he has completed his medical successfully. Moving on to Miralem Pjanic of Barcelona, even though Xavi had showered praises on the veteran midfielder's passion and professionalism and had requested to have him remain and play an important role as a defensive midfielder, it appears that the midfielder can and will be lured away from the club as UAE side Sharjah FC have presented him with a lucrative deal, and it's official. As at the time this video is being made, Miralem Pjanic is flying to UAE to sign a 3-year contract. Barcelona has accepted the deal already, so yes, it is official. Miralem Pjanic has become the 20th player to leave Barcelona this transfer season. Nathan Redmond has joined Turkish side Besiktas, Fenerbahce and Galatasaray were interested, but the player chose the top table club Besiktas. Southampton has accepted the deal and is currently due to travel to his new club alongside its representative Arete on Wednesday afternoon. From one Turkish side to the other, Mauro Icardi has joined Galatasaray on a year loan move from PSG. He's expected to go through the medicals this afternoon. As for Pogba, he will undergo surgery on the meniscus in his right knee. Juventus staff have decided together with the player and have concluded that this would be the best for the superstar midfielder. And so, ladies and gentlemen, while I was editing this video, I got the interesting news that Chelsea's manager Thomas Tuchel has just been fired this morning by Todd Boehly. Tuchel's departure came shortly after the club's UEFA Champions League defeat to Dynamo Zagreb. Chelsea Football Club has today parted ways with the head coach Thomas Tuchel. The announcement states, "On behalf of everyone at Chelsea FC, the club would like to record its appreciation to Thomas and his team for all of their efforts throughout their time with the club. Thomas has earned a place in Chelsea history after winning the Champions League, Super Cup and Club World Cup during his stay at the club. as the new ownership group approaches the 100-day mark since taking over the organization, and as it continues to work hard to move the club forward, the new owners think the time has come to make this transfer. As the club moves quickly to identify a new head coach, Chelsea's coaching staff will take responsibility of the team for training and preparation for our upcoming fixtures. No more statement will be made until a new head coach is appointed. Chelsea's new administration, led by Todd Boehly, appears eager to produce results after spending more than £200 million during the summer transfer window of 2022. Boehly and his co-owners took over the reins of Chelsea immediately before the end of the 2021-2022 regular football season. And now to the Jong news. It's no longer news that it was because of Erik ten Hag's interest in the Jong that Manchester United were bent on signing the Dutch midfielder. He was a top priority for Manchester United, and indeed, the first week of July reached an agreement with Barcelona in principle, but because the player insisted he would like to remain in Barcelona, it was not possible for that deal to be completed. Along the line, Chelsea submitted a higher bid, but the Jong remained adamant. So you see, the 75, 80 and 90 million euros sign-on fee was not the challenge. Else, even other clubs besides Manchester United and Chelsea would have snapped up his deal. But you see, the Jong is Dutch. Dutch players and Barcelona have always had this wonderful relationship, and the Jong, knowing that he joined Barcelona in their most difficult period, knows it will be foolery if he allows anyone to discard him from Barcelona now that he's close to winning silverware because of the quality players that have just joined. He would like to be listed as one of the Dutch players that were successful in Barcelona. However, even though Xavi has requested that he will need the player to remain as is important in his plans, the Barça board, socios and most fans of Barcelona are requesting that, just like other backup players who were given ridiculous contracts by the previous board, that De Jong takes a pay cut. Right now, that's the point where we are. We are still monitoring De Jong as he himself is monitoring his situation. Remember that this is a World Cup year. He would need more game time to get a call up, so he wouldn't fancy coming off the bench. So he might still leave, or perhaps take a pay cut, like taking a pay cut where he would sign a new contract, where his inclusion in the starting lineup will be an important part of the deal. And so with that De Jong story, we have come to the end of today's 433 football updates video. I want to say a very big thank you to my returning subscribers. If you're new here, do kindly subscribe and tap that bell icon to get notified every single time I make a new upload. I'll see you again with the next video, but until then, stay updated. Booyaka!
No restriction. We'll be balling with good formation. Is a 4-3-3 on a 4-4-2.